Sì, me la sento. È arrivato il momento di mangiare il lion. Ancora una volta. Ciao raga. Mangiamo questo lion. Lion è una perfezione. Dalla scorsa volta la signorina, non mi ricordo come si chiama, Akane, ha iniziato una rissa contro, qui abbiamo Chiaki contro Monokuma. Insomma, roba comunque già vista, roba che sappiamo.
Well? Hey.
Qui arriverà il terzo momento.
Looks like you're just barely avoiding any fatal injuries. Yep. At least your agility is worthy of praise, but did you only challenge me just so you can show me your sweet dance moves?
Why can't I even graze you with my attacks?
Well, you know, we're on completely different levels. That means we view the world differently. It's like a character from a punk manga challenging an enemy from a super-powered battle manga. It's obvious you can't win.
Hey.
Soda, ti amo. Anche tu, Nekomaru. Vabbè, Nagito è inutile che lo dico quanto lo amo.
How unfortunate. Right? Don't fuck with me!
Don't stop me! This is Nekomaru Nidai's final firework! Make sure you sear it into your eyes!
Regola del raffreddore, non ridere mai. No.
Like everyone's here, so I might as well finish this. Didn't I say I won't allow any rule violations against me? This is what happens when you break the rules.
No.
Disappear.
No. Nekomaru.
Nekomaru!
No!
Why did you save...
È morto! No! Ok. No! Non è ancora morto. Non è ancora morto. Su, che è ancora vivo.
Isn't it obvious? Supporting their athletes is a manager's duty. However, what a shame for someone like Nekomaru Nidai it was just a little shot from a bazooka. I really am the worst.
Get a hold of yourself! Nekomaru!
Akane, the time I've spent with you, it wasn't so bad. Don't die, Akane.
Nekomaru!
Ah, devastante.
That's... What the hell?
Hey!
You...
Hey!
Ok, dai, almeno
Well...
è vivo. No, 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 ma come no?
Unbelievable. So...
Ah, ok. Volo investe il...
This again?
Just leave the rest to me! Dr. Kilga!
He even recycled the same line again.
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So, I'll see you later!
What's going on?
No! Hey! Cause... I'll go! Shut up! You. Hey! That is... Huh? Oh. Damn it! Damn it.
Dunque per me Nekomaru e Akane sono buonissimi amici, se non di più. E secondo me anche di più. E secondo me è una bella coppia, se la mettiamo sotto questo punto di vista, con un bell'interesse in comune, uno che sprona l'altra e... Bella pure la frase che ha detto Nekomaru, che un coach non può lasciare, non può far sì che la sua atleta non continui. Non mi ricordo precisamente come ha detto, però
Super! Bring it on!
Colpa degli uomini. The body has been discovered.
Oh, good.
Lì abbiamo Fuyuiko. Cosa hai da dirci?
Yo. Huh. Damn it. You. Sorry.
Come? Oh no, è morto Nekomaru. No, è palesemente Akane. Ah, lo sapevo. E c'è lui. Vabbè, c'è pure quella, però c'è lui.
Hey! So... Jeez!
I see.
Ma che significa? Ma come?
Hey. It's the truth. Right? Listen carefully. There's no mistake.
Ma che cazzo stai dicendo? Complottista,
Yes!
Ok, chi può essere? Ibuki.
Hello, my name
Sapevo.
is Ibuki Miyota.
Wait.
Ah, come?
Yes.
It's the truth.
Understood.
È lei quella che è stata clonata? Ha la febbre alta.
Here? Oh my!
La parte bella della musica.
Understood.
Emergency! Emergency! Just a minute.
What's going on? Hey, hey.
C'è qualcosa di strano che succede, signor clone di Fuyuhiko?
Could it be? Now then.
Wait!
Dan, da, da, da.
You stupid brother!
Jeez! Shut up!
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious light energy.
Well now.
Questa è un'altra host bellissima.
Well done. That's right!
Oh my god!
It's the despair disease.
What the?
Il Covid.
Actually, it's true. Well,
Ok, Nagito dice stronzate. Akane è codarda. I buchi non capisco cosa significhi.
What?
hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey!
Ok, bel movente. Geniale. I moventi in questo gioco sono devastanti.
I can't wait! I can't wait! Like...
You. All right.
Bella sta battuta. Ha detto sta per fare un omicidio lui.
Hey.
Chi sei? Makoto Naegi?
What the?
Ok, ho capito i buchi cos'è.
Amazing.
Minchia, è morto.
Whoa!
Thrills, chills, kills! Bring it on!
Ah, sta sempre nudo. Sta vomitando viola. Ciao Fra, ci sei pure tu.
Yeah. Please wait.
Che ovviamente l'assassino sarà nel terzo piano.
Anyway.
Yes.
Dai, però ci sono rimasto male per la cosa di Byakuya. Nel cuore speravo che Byakuya fosse davvero un impostore. Ok, è vivo quello.
Understood. For now.
Cioè sto disperdesis fa venire la febbre e cambia la personalità della gente.
Let me tell you this.
Maybe. Well.
But by my power dark Davis of destruction.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey.
Con chi mi converrà parlare? Con
This
Gundam.
too must be the will of causality.
Maybe. Damn it!
Jeez.
Let me tell you this.
But
Ok, sto già immaginando cosa aspettarmi dall'omicidio.
which cockroach said that?
Morirà Hyoko, me lo sento. Hyoko e i buchi.
You.
This is bad.
Hey, hey. That's wrong.
Like...
Hey! Huh?
Secondo me Nagito non ha preso la malattia. Secondo me Nagito sta facendo tutto apposta.
Jeez! Hey, you!
Ah, fine.
Aww.
Silence.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
You...
I'll destroy you!
You called my four dark neighbors of destruction hamsters.
Jeez!
Huh? I don't like this.
So...
Ho il sospetto che moriranno tutte le persone con la malattia, non per la malattia.
You know, right? That's right!
And?
Huh.
You.
Jeez. Hey, hey!
I am sorry! Thanks. I think...
Bye!
Jeez.
Tutti quanti stanno riposando nelle loro stanze.
Huh? Well,
Akane, Nagito e Buki, i tre contagiati, e Mikan che, vabbè, Sì. Buon omicidio. Mi aspetto 2 vittime, considerando che è il terzo capitolo. What the che cazzo? Vabbè.
Mikon!
You're tickling me.
Ma che cazzo?
Move! I can't breathe!
No, you can't. Don't move around. Hajime? No! Hajime! I'm sorry.
Ma per quale cazzo di motivo?
Hey, hey. You. Don't tell me. Damn it. Damn it.
Nagito. Che gli è successo? Ok, non è un omicidio perché siamo in stanza con lui.
Don't tell me. Hey, fidget, fidget. Damn it.
Ah, ok, sì, adesso arriva un'altra persona. E poi suona l'allarme. Uno di voi due e basta. Hai fatto la stessa cosa pure con Nagito? Ok, no, vale.
Hey! Hey! Well?
Hey. Like.
Yes!
I see.
Yes!
Damn right. Anyway.
Bellina la scala che funziona. Anche se non ho capito bene dove devo andare.
Are you serious?
Sì, sono serio, frate, ho trovato. Gli alieni, what the fuck.
Anyway,
A body has been discovered.
damn right. What's up?
Soda.
All right. I get it. That's right. Damn right. Even so. Damn right. Huh?
Si va a dormire? It's officially nighttime.
Speak. It is now. Please return now, Ben.
Good night, sleep tight, don't let the red box fight. Non lo dici più, Monokuma?
You guys. What are you thinking? I don't like this. Unbelievable.
Di che notizia stai parlando? Ma che dici? Ma che dici?
Huh?
In other words,
What are you saying?
unbelievable.
Jeez.
Ah, notare, non notizia, sono stupido.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Ah, ok, siamo tornati a dormire qua.
Monokuma appears! Brought to you by Monokuma.
Ma non gliene frega un cazzo a nessuno. Scommesse aperte.
Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement. Good.
Yoko e Mikan. Yoko e Mikan morte. E Nagito quasi. Immagino una cosa del genere.
Damn right.
Andiamo a vedere. Bravo, Fra, ti sei teletrasportato. Ah, vabbè, stanno le gome. Andiamo a vedere Mikan. Ok, evviva. Cioè, i buchi, non Mikan. Anche prima quando ho detto Mikan intendevo i buchi.
Yes. Understood.
Nagito ce lo lasciamo per ultimo. Vediamo Akane, che secondo me non morirà. Nagito penso che sia... Oh my god, il fatto che Nagito sia quello che stia soffrendo di più non è perché semplicemente Nagito è... Oh my god. Dio musica, è tipo immortale. Oh jeez.
This is bad.
Non ho capito. Oh my god, cosa c'è là? È la tomba. Ah sì, è la tomba. Stanno operando gli alieni, ma che cazzo, vi rendete conto? Oh jeez, non do da mangiare a Peppe da un sacco di tempo. No.
Now then. What's up?
Handsome.
Nope.
Ah, c'è anche Chiaki. jeez.
Hey, hey.
You... Well,
What?
However,
hey, hey!
Yes. You can't.
Don't fuck with me!
Ah, vabbè, passa un'altra giornata.
It is now.
Damn it! Jeez, you're pathetic. Gee.
Grazie della quarta parete rotta, signor
Damn
Fuyuhiko.
right.
Ok, andiamo da Nagito. Let's see if he died. Oh, ciao.
yes. Understood.
Secondo me l'ha ucciso Mikan, sedendoci sopra. Ma che cazzo? Mica non la voglio vedere impazzire, tipo la voglio vedere diventare un'assassina e fare una roba tipo celeste. Voglio vederla dire parolacce e non essere la puttanella timida che è. Anche per la malattia magari. Cambia personalità.
Yo. Damn it. Jeez. Jeez, you're pathetic.
Ok, questa cosa mi sta spaventando. Non parlano di Agile, parlano di Nagito. Ok, no, forse stanno parlando di lui veramente. Non ha... Forse non si ricorda il suo talento perché non ce l'ha. Pum, 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 pum. Pum, pum. No, lo sapevo. La devi finire.
No.
I can't breathe.
You stop. Wait. You! But
Non è... Oh, che meno male per Nagito. Non è un incidente. Hai commesso 2 omicidi. Volevi farti il movente, cioè l'alibi. Perché sento così? Sentivo molto male, vabbè. Morto. Ciao Nagito.
Well,
Non ho capito assolutamente che cazzo stia dicendo. Ci sono 17 persone. Le Veroniche, ma che cazzo.
Man.
Uh, non ho capito, vabbè. Ero pronto a correre, quindi ho premuto il cerchio, vabbè. Si mette male. Oh my god! Oh my god! È un cappio! È Yoko. È bassissimo, è palesemente Yoko. Oh jeez! È bassissima. Secondo me è Yoko. No. Ho i buchi. No. Non è un caso. Ok, ho in mente un paio di idee su quello che che sta accadendo adesso. Osserviamo bene la corporatura della persona. Body has been discovered.
Hope's good.
Ah, ok, no. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Allora, osserviamo bene la corporatura della persona perché qua si gioca tutto. E se c'è qualche differenza già sappiamo chi è il colpevole. Stavo pensando a... Il colpevole si sta vestendo, sta fingendo di essere la vittima e di suicidarsi per poi avere già il cadavere della vittima da appendere e vestirlo in quella maniera. Perché noi non abbiamo visto effettivamente il suicidio. Oh my god, i buchi. È molto più alta di quanto sembrasse nel video. Ci ho azzeccato una vittima però. Ci ho azzeccato una vittima. Se la piccolina non è morta, è stata probabilmente lei. La piccolina secondo me è già morta da un botto di tempo. Eh sì, perché ci siamo trovati... Ok, teoria, Mikan stava dormendo con noi la notte scorsa perché era per farsi l'alibi per il primo omicidio, ovvero che ha ucciso Yoko, infatti Yoko non risponde. Seconda notte ha ucciso Ibuki. Probabilmente portando... Esattamente, perché la roba dell'ospedale, chi è che la poteva portare? Mikan. E poi dormendo con noi per farsi l'alibi.
What? I won't let you!
Yeah!
I renounce you!
Hold it.
C'è che è viva, meno male. Qua c'è un altro omicidio, ne sono sicuro, sono due. Ah ok, l'omicidio non conta fin quando non viene avvertito dell'omicidio.
But still.
O della morte.
Hey.
È dei buchi, è palesemente i buchi, cioè si vede dai capelli.
Yep.
Ma non è l'unica, no? Se è stata tu, sei stata, ne sono sicuro.
Hey, hey.
No shit.
Perhaps.
Huh?
Raga, ci scommetto tutto che è morta anche Yoko, non è un caso che non rispondeva. Qua c'è l'ospedale, ok, sarei dovuto andare a sinistra però dettagli. Ora.
Damn it!
Hey.
È bloccata, oh my god.
For now.
Se non è morta Yoko è stata Yoko.
Nope.
Let's go! It's got nothing to do with you! Damn right! Ah!
Yep.
Let's go!
Lo avevo detto. Non c'è nulla da ridere, è appena morto un altro personaggio, però. Cioè le ho azzeccate, le ho azzeccate. Le ho azzeccate. Allora, ok, la sfiga dello scorso capitolo è andata via.
A body has been dispelled then. After a certain...
Voglio un altro. Ok, ok. Ok.
A body now then. After a...
Taradan, tan, 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 tan. Oh my god. Perché i buchi non la conta come morta?
Could it be?
Comunque è inquietantissimo, cioè è geniale ma è inquietantissimo vedere un corpo appeso su un palco.
Shut the hell up!
This is just...
Yes! Oh. Um...
Ah ok, ha fatto cadere il corpo. Sì, vabbè.
What's the matter?
Ibuki rispondeva a ogni comando per la sua sindrome. Teniamola a mente.
What the heck?
Ah! Are you kidding me? What?
What?
Una è un suicidio assistito, l'altra no. L'altra è stata uccisa.
This is troubling.
Damn it!
Huh?
No way!
È finita la malattia, ok.
That's...
What'd you say?
Phew!
Yahoo!
It's the Monokuma file! See ya later!
This cannot be.
Silence. Let me tell you this.
Damn it. Damn it!
What do you yearn for?
That's weird.
Hey. Yep. This is bad.
Leave it to me! Alrighty!
Damn it.
Ok, Nekomaru se lo vediamo nomi.
Damn right.
La mia teoria è che sia stata Mikan. E la teoria non regge nel momento in cui quella si è fatta l'alibi pure per i buchi, perché bastava comandarla a suicidarsi. Vabbè, non è detto, può essere che l'ha comandata a suicidarsi nell'ultima notte, quindi per farsi l'alibi è andata a dormire da noi. Oddio. Una è stata tagliata al collo, l'altra non ho capito.
So... I'll definitely find out. I think.
Ah, le ciabatte sono insanguinate. Ah no, non è Mikan. Non è per forza Mikan per la cosa dell'ospedale. Ibuki era effettivamente in ospedale, quindi sta roba poteva averla... Cioè, ce l'aveva già lei.
Damn right. Like... Well...
Oddio, che inquietudine mi fa. Però mancano... Oddio, i capelli lunghi non ci sono. Ci sono un po' di incongruenze. Forse l'altezza non proprio. Ci sono un po' di incongruenze fra Ibuki che è morta e la persona che abbiamo visto arrampicarsi fino ad arrivare alla corda. Non è un suicidio. Yoko invece ancora peggio. Ok, il kimono è rovinato. Prima Yoko non c'era. C'era soltanto Ibuki.
Hey! Now. Actually... Huh? Why?
Questa cosa è orrenda, non lo direi mai più, signor Nagito.
Hey!
Yo!
Hey!
What?
Thanks.
Now then. Yo.
Chiavi.
Perhaps.
Anzi, chiave.
But. Isn't that right? Hey. Well. See?
Sì, è per nascondere la ferita sul collo. Allora abbiamo la candela che è servita a illuminare la scena. Lo scaletto.
Yep.
Ok, una borsa che ha a che fare con monomi. Che ha notato?
Well,
I see.
Sì, infatti, anch'io. La cassa non penso sia... Sì, infatti. Lo stage ah, la... il sipario. Mi viene da dire la tenda.
huh? So...
Stavolta però Chiaki non fa tanto la geniale in questo caso.
Hey, hey. See? Yep. But still. So...
Qualcos'altro su cui investigare? Che è rimasto? Ah no, ok, c'è... Coso della luce? La luce arrivava dalla candela?
So you have appeared. I can see it! Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Jumpy.
How pitiful. Fine. That was close.
Pure qua c'è il coso. 86 gradi. Penso non ci sia nient'altro da... Ah, qua. La macchina è rotta.
I see, I see.
This too must be the will of causality.
Well?
Fine.
Abbiamo finito? Ascoltiamo la testimonianza di qualcun altro, vai. Mikan, fatto l'autopsia. Ok, vai, Nevermind. Prossima morta tu.
How cruel. just as I thought.
That's weird.
Damn right. Huh?
Ok.
Like...
Il drumstick, ok, sì, il bastone di una batteria o di un tamburo.
Hey!
Ah, è per quello che non si apriva. Qualcuno da dentro ci ha messo il bastone.
I get it. Huh? Like... I get it. Damn it.
I've listened to the whole story. Well? See? Yep.
La sta mangiando. Ok, interessante. Tu, che hai da dire?
Hey. Wow. How unfortunate.
Qualcos'altro da dover vedere? È vero, c'è quella stanza.
Hey. Right. Man. How'd you make... Right? How mean. Damn it. Hey.
Ah, giusto, esiste il film che ha visto lui. Ah, ok, strano.
Huh? See?
Oh, il film. Però bisogna vedere il film
Do
per
you have a
capire.
minute?
This too must be the will of causality.
Ah, ok, il massimo sono 2 omicidi. So, se c'è un altro corpo, se qualcun altro per sbaglio è morto, abbiamo capito che mica si è ammazzata da sola. Non implica che non sia stata istigata in qualche modo, ma non so se a quel punto
Yep.
sia la colpa di qualcun altro.
Perhaps. So,
Chiaki c'ha ragione. C'ha ragione, c'ha ragione.
I am concerned.
Yep.
See?
Nothing.
Silence.
Si arrabbia all'orso. Dai, però Chiaki c'ha ragione.
Wow. this. This is kind of depressing.
Ha ragione. Cervelli dei gamer funzionano bene as quelli delle altre persone. As con 2S.
Yep.
Fine. Face your powerlessness!
So... Oh my!
Dobbiamo andare a vedere il film.
Well...
Film che era particolarmente disastroso.
You are right.
The Wizard of Monomi. Spero non sia quello il film. Nagito.
Hello there. I see. Hey!
Did you call me? What? What are you gonna do?
Huh?
Listen up!
Sì, infatti, per quale oscuro scopo non ne ho idea.
That's...
Here!
E sì, è The Wizard of Monomi.
Look forward to it, okay?
Hey. Impossible.
No, no, no! Are you sure? I don't believe. Hey, hey! So... No, no! I don't Hey, hey! So...
Ah, qua c'è la busta. Ok, qualcuno ufficialmente è stato a vedere il film.
What's this? Too bad. You're so stupid. Shocking. Hey, well now. Now then. I can't wait!
I can't wait to... Dai, godiamoci sto film.
Now Ben, please
Godiamoci il film. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desired. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days.
Ma non va bene, signor Monokuma.
And he lived happily.
Phew. So...
È già il class trial.
But...
Ok, la terza vittima non l'ha potuta fare. Ho paura di chi sarebbe stato. Probabilmente Nekomaru stesso dal... Oppure sarà il modo in cui morirà questa persona nell'esecuzione? Dove dobbiamo andare? 10.000 posti. Il motel. E l'ospedale.
So you have it. Listen well.
Ok, la chiave era quella della sua stanza.
Oh my. However, perhaps,
Un altro trans.
you are right. Perhaps Hugo, by chance?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the store? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health. It cannot be.
Ok, questo è interessante. Tu.
Damn right. I get it. I see. hey.
C'era un Gundam, ricordo. Esatto.
I see.
Kazuya e Sonia non c'erano.
Like... I... Well, yeah.
Ma Mikan, cioè Ibuki non è morta. Ibuki si è suicidata perché è stata obbligata da qualcun altro. E la sua malattia la faceva rispondere a qualsiasi cosa.
Huh? Jeez.
Ok. Andiamo all'ospedale. E poi basta perché dovrebbe iniziare il processo, immagino.
Well?
Hey, hey! Right! Man... Hey!
Secondo me Soda è complice.
Hajime.
That's right!
Hey, hey.
Dai, è stato orrendo però sto video. Mi ha fatto venire i brividi. Anche se è strano che non ci siano i capelli. Non si vedono i capelli lunghi uscire.
Man...
Well?
Hey. You.
Non controllerei camera di Akane, ciao.
Now then.
Ma che cazzo? Non ti permetterò mai più a dirmelo.
Hey, hey! Yo!
Like...
No, qua c'era Mikan. Cioè, c'era i buchi.
Hey. 'Cause... Hey.
Cosa?
Aw. Hey, hey. Well? See? See?
Oh my god, interessante. Probabilmente il video è stato registrato qui.
Nope.
Processo, ok. Questo è bello. Quasi mette male. Speriamo sia all'altezza dello scorso, ma... Lo scorso è stato per me un culmine di emozioni irraggiungibile. Ma anche il primo. Scommessa aperta sul colpevole, io dico Mikan. Ma forse è un po' troppo ovvio. Però vedremo. Poi ovviamente la mia opinione potrà cambiare nel corso del processo.
Monomy's such a...
Hey! Hey, hey!
Bye-bye!
I won't let you.
Nekomaru è il mastermind.
Hey! Huh?
Damn it!
Well... How about it?
È vero però.
What do you yearn for?
See?
I'm gonna do it!
Colpevole. Che immagino che sei proprio tu. Verrai sgamato. Probabilmente non oggi però. Vedremo se riesco a gestirmi bene in fretta determinate parti. In fretta però non arronzato. In fretta non fatto di fretta. Diciamo in fretta fatto per bene. Senza fare errori. Dubito. Perché proprio stavolta ho le idee molto confuse al riguardo. La musica del pre-processo. Ah, ok, questa. Dan 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 dan.
Hey, hey.
No, no. That's... Well now.
Nekomaru è palesemente morto però. E secondo me è proprio qua in mezzo l'assassino. Oh, non è... non lo considerano... Ok, vabbè. Peco. Ah, da quanto tempo Peco. Stiamo skill. Perché vado verso il basso e quello sale. Cool and composed. La mettiamo kind. Non me la sento di giocare.
Now then!
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up, and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before when I pressed the button to turn on the monitor. What a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder. Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do,
Faccio.
Hajime? I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able, at least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Incidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared,
Aiuto.
I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. And not just that. Her body was taped.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you.
Well, it's clear what the problem with...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true? Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly Hajime.
Sus.
If you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover it, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Ok. Hotel room che... Ok, però devo vedere un po' di cose perché... Ok.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Hajime's testimony...
Ok, ok, ho capito.
I don't think I can. After all,
È l'ultima.
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime...
the fact that the bodies were means it probably is Hajime's fault.
No, fuck.
Hajime's testimony.
Hajime's... And the fact that Ibuki...
That would also.
I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime...
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony is...
Hajime's... Then the fact that it...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all, Hajime's the...
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime...
the fact that the fuck means it probably is Hajime's
No, ma perché sono
fault.
stupido? Ok, con andare di fretta non intendevo questo. Cioè, con fare le cose per bene
I
di
don't think I
fretta.
can deny that. After all,
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill both of them?
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Sì,
No,
ok,
that's wrong.
c'ero arrivato, però ci ho messo 3 ore.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation each person only received 1 ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right?
Yes!
Which means there's no... Or, did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time.
Lo dici tu che non è un gioco?
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the...
Yeah, I'm...
Then that seals it!
If Ibuki committed suicide.
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
so they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside...
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door...
Esatto, quello che avevo pensato anch'io all'inizio, ma cioè era abbastanza ovvio.
The only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Kazuichi è complice, se Kazuichi è complice ho un'idea di chi potrebbe essere il killer.
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only...
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Ma Nekomaru...
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're
Non ho
not up to
capito.
something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes!
Anyway,
Nekomaru è il
hiding inside the venue. We should
mastermind.
obviously doubt
Che
the
sta
people who
cosa?
don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional?
Nekomaru è quello che controlla. Ma oh my god. Perché sta cosa? Allora, Blood.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have
Oddio,
seen this in
Mikan
serial
non
crime
penso sia
dramas.
entrata insieme a tutti gli altri.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, They tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
No, ok.
The killer was still in. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
That door should not have had a...
The lock was on the floor and...
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the... By doing that, the killer waited till we gathered and suddenly...
So they look like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still in. By locking the door, they tried to keep us...
It seems they were trying...
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer waited till we get... And suddenly...
So they look like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer
Non
was
sto
still
capendo.
inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Ho capito, ho capito, ho
How did they lock the
capito.
door? That door should not have...
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broken...
You can use that as a... By doing that, the killer waited till we get... And suddenly...
So they look like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Se questo
The
se mi
killer was
trasforma
still
in
inside the
blob
music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
Sì!
that's wrong.
Ok, se è appiccicoso tiene le... Tiene la porta attaccata.
Wait a second. There's also a possible from the outside. How? There's a semi-transparent glob.
Semi-transparent glob.
I see! That semi-transparent glob. Blue?
Yeah. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I didn't know glue
Ah, non
was,
intendevo
and
che stavo
I believe
preso
it is
alla
not
roba
something one
chimica. Cioè,
typically eats.
sì, che è roba artificiale. Vabbè,
That
sì,
glue was
ci
only
siamo sì,
applied
sì.
to the areas where both doors touch by pouring it in the gaps of the clothes.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily. That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? It was so obvious.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the
Ok,
killer set on
ok, ho
purpose?
capito.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable imaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there.
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was... But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Non ho assolutamente capito cosa sia, però dettagli. Non è la L, ok. La W, ok. Per forza non è la L perché la L is a freaking consonante. Ok. Ok. Ho capito. Oh my god, sta diventando impossibile. Ok, wallpaper.
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting, the tear in the wall... See? It fits perfectly.
Ok.
I see. And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Ok. No, non mi ricordo come si salta. Triangolo? Ok. Ok, la mia opinione, la mia personalissima opinione è questa. Ed è corretta. Due diverse domande oppure stessa conclusione? Ok. Era tanto per fare qualcosa di figo. Oh my god. Penso sia sbagliata, ma ci provo. Sì, è sbagliata. Ok, hanno coperto il pillar. Potevo aspettarmelo.
It's all coming together. I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pill.
What? They hid the pillar?
Un altro piano
Yeah,
geniale,
by
tutti quanti
wrapping the wallpaper
grandissimi
around the pillar,
assassini,
the
pazzi
killer was able to
sgravati.
create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger...
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look...
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
Ok.
And because of that, the scrap was left on the baton.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too
Certamente
long.
non penso
Hajime could have
sia
walked in on them.
quello dei criceti, Gundam, perché Gundam ha scoperto questa cosa.
The pillar is very full.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have... They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the...
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned...
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat moths. I knew it. There are so many similarities.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the... Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie. Although the mutilated Tin Man was...
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Voleva farci credere to mix up di Killing Gore, ecco. Sì, esatto.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders...
Sì, l'avevo capito che Yoko è stata uccisa molto prima di... Secondo me addirittura un giorno prima.
Then
a valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later.
What a...
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself. That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko
Cazzo è
was
vero!
killed.
Adesso ho realizzato.
That would mean Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How right. Your words are so right.
No, aspetta. No, si è contraddetta. Ah sì, è ovvio questo, ma io mi sono stupito perché ho realizzato una cosa. Il corpo di Yoko era già coperto mentre Ibuki si stava suicidando. Ibuki sapeva che c'era il corpo di Yoko là a questo punto, credo.
Light as the sylph's feather.
No, vabbè, perché era coperto da la colonna finta, però.
Man, he's being first and foremost. You claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic... You're one to talk!
Cerchiamo di capire subito la prova. Ok, penso di aver capito. Sì, penso sia questa. Ho la candela.
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Devastantemente. Cioè non so manco che cos'altro hanno detto. Che è tempo di sputtanare Gundam.
That something was blood.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right?
Then it's Hiyoko's.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice
Sì,
on
quindi
the neck.
If Ibuki
la mia teoria di Yoko sapeva, cioè Ibuki sapeva di Yoko morta.
When Hiyoko was mortally, which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Già, che cazzo di introduzione è? Ok, boss fight.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. Are you sure you're sure? You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. However, the time...
Cosa ho appena assistito?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about what did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there.
Ok, ho capito dove sbaglio.
Just about what did you see a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those
Ah,
words.
fottiti.
That's not it. The reason there was no...
Don't say such foolish things!
Yes. You look close.
When the killer... Ibuki must have...
The reason they wiped off the blood. Even if they're able to hide Hiyoko's body, it...
Plus,
Sí.
Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any...
Yoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heat!
If the time of death...
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Questo è
Appears that
certissimo.
it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like that...
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but
Ah,
I guess in a pinch,
bello questo.
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim...
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's dead. But I'm what? For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
costretta.
But if Ibuki's the killer,
Sì, è stata costretta attraverso la sua malattia.
after Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after, the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Oh my god.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Infatti la persona era un'altra, non era Ibuki.
According to that video,
Oh my god, è strainquietante vedere questa immagine.
When she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps. They
No,
used
no,
hypnotism
no.
or-
I don't know anything about that.
No, Nagito lo sa, il Nagito sa quello che so io. Non è stata costretta, è stata indotta tramite la sua malattia.
Did something. So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that's
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
sweet
no,
recording
no,
feature.
no.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning
Potrebbe non
announcement.
essere
I
live.
saw the body at the music
Ci avevo
venue
pensato,
after
però.
Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged her. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Però vi prego, basta, non mi fate più vedere quell'immagine perché non lo so, mi fa male proprio al cuore. I feels di Doki Doki Literature Club, non lo so.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the
Che ha
morning...
detto Fuyuhiko e che ha detto Sonia? Sonia me lo ricordo, ma che ha detto Fuyuhiko?
announcement. I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel,
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be.
My own cottage.
That's
No,
not
aspetta.
an alibi.
No, non
Aside
eri nel
from those
cottage,
afflicted
ma
by the disease,
non
if
posso...
nobody has an alibi, then
We can exclude the sick people like me.
And what about the others?
Right before the... I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you?
C'è anche la... Mikan, dov'è? È lunghissimo. Dove sta? Fuyuhiko. Sono stati separati per un poco tempo.
I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the... If nobody has an alibi, then... Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
We can exclude the sick.
And what about the...
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone is still. What about you guys? I was where I was.
That's not...
Aside from those... If nobody has an alibi...
Ok, ok. Non era difficile.
Hold on. Not... In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have...
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation?
Situationship.
We fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward.
I get it. You guys have...
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence.
Aspettate. Allora, scusate, ho ricevuto un paio di chiamate e mi sono dimenticato totalmente di avvisare del fatto che fossi assente, però dettagli. Fammi vedere. Dai Roma. Voi non sapete l'idiozia dell'avere una chiave di camera e del doverla mettere da fuori perché la porta è storta. Dettagli. Ognuno ha i suoi demoni nell'armadio. Qualcun altro ce l'ha in camera. Il demone sarei io. Spero di sì, perché non voglio avere nessun altro in camera.
Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another...
I feel really bad for confusing. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Una ragione diversa per... una trappola fatta da uno di noi? Implica che la trappola sia stata fatta dall'assassino o no? Di già, siamo già a metà processo. Oh god. Na 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 na. Ta na 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 ta ta ra ra. Da 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 da. Ok, arrivati a questo punto, per me è Mikan. Per me è assolutamente Mikan.
I'm Monami. What? Seriously? Feels like we were supposed to have a No! It's definitely everyone. Do your very best.
Per me potentemente è stata Mikan. Un'imitazione. That's something like that even exists.
Suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's a...
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma.
No, la regola è arrivata dopo.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Sì.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by air.
Vero.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
I understand
Ok, ho capito che intende.
wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details. Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music?
Lo so perché ci andava.
I have no freaking clue what.
Lo so.
This is getting
Per lo specchio, doveva aggiustarsi il kimono. Lo so. Ma tanto ve la fai vedere Sony's account. Prendo quello. Guarda, guarda. Che cazzo non c'è?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Non c'è Sony's account.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Sì, ma sono un fenomeno. Lo scorso caso ho fatto schifo, questo caso mi sto riprendendo.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So,
If no one called for her, then why...
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that...
I won't lose.
Ok, 1v1.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. No, shut up!
Battle Showdown. Sony's account, per forza.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door! So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later!
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hyoko's body! Her kimono was all messed up!
Crap!
No, ok, non è questo il punto.
Remembering her kimono! There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
No.
Allow me to cut through those words! The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't wear her kimono?
Non ha avuto nemmeno proprio il tempo di combattere Mikan, che è sicuramente il killer.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I told her that there was a...
Then the reason her
Sì, allo specchio.
She went to the
I get it. I lost.
I lost. Boiled me. Pour me.
Take off my clothes. Do what...
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Something something. No, ti prego, signor
The
Soda.
killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin.
Kazuichi. The fashion. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Oh my god.
Why did
Non è molto
Hyoko get
da
killed
dire a
in the music
processo sta
venue?
cosa?
The only thing I can think of is... it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
Ma qua il killer sembra maschio.
Killed Hyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder scene.
Oh my god.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing
Se fosse stato questo, Soda non penso.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet? Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Oh my god, questo stava...
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Sì, è stata, cioè, è stata indotta.
I thought there might be
È
a
stata
possibility
uccisa
that
e
she faked her
indotta a
death,
fingere di essere
tampered with the
suicidata.
crime
Cioè,
scene.
indotta a fingere di essere suicidata e poi ammazzata da
There
il
was
killer.
blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkward... Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless...
That's strange.
This is strange?
Sì, è proprio la sensazione che sto avendo io. Perché c'erano delle impronte? No. Che non andiamo di fretta. Ok, ok, è la prima cosa che avevo pensato, mi sembrava stupidissimo. È bagnata di sangue, è sporcata di sangue.
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is true.
Ah, perché non è sporcata. Ok, ok. Allora quadra tutto. Cioè non è sporcata nei scalini.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing steps?
Non è Ibuki.
Then
Sei tu, puttana.
there's no doubt unless there was something funny.
I see. So there was some kind of...
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that.
Guardate i cazzo di capelli.
I leave it in as long as I leave this to you.
I capelli non sono i suoi. O ha finto totalmente e quella persona non è Ibuki, o è Ibuki costretta per la sua malattia a fingere di suicidarsi per poi essere strangolata. No, my god, non ce la faccio. Cosa è strano? Vuoi che ti mostro cosa è strano? Zeus. My god, Hajime. Come dice? Jumpscare.
There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty. There was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
È un'altra scala.
That is truly... If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the act. But the stepladder in the video was completely...
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case,
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two step ladders?
But where would you find another step ladder? There was only one step...
Then one of the stepladders was...
you're
So anche
suggesting...
dove? Ospedale.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills.
What are you two talking about?
Te lo dico io dov'è. Te lo dico io. Com'era? Office? Com'era? Non lo so. Provo a mettere lettere a caso, magari mi salta in mente la parola. Ok, Fi. Ho capito la stanza, però non so assolutamente come definirla. Ah, film Filming, sicuro. Office. No, non è office, quella parola l'ho visto prima. L. Lo. Lock. Location. Ok, filming location, che sarebbe la parte nell'ospedale, immagino.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video it was filmed.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer
Logic dive, ok. Speedrunniamo, vai. Your grandpa. No, ma sono il fallito definitivo io. Ok. Aspetta, ma in che senso? Ah, the monitor the camera. Sì, vabbè, sono stupido. Vai, Hajime. No, ho capito. Vabbè, sarà quella The Hospital. Sicuro è quella. Ah, non sto capendo niente, allora va bene. Ah, il vero omicidio è avvenuto in ospedale? No, che cazzo stai facendo? Non ero caduto. Se il vero omicidio è avvenuto in ospedale, è tanta roba. Questa secondo me. E poi ha rotto l'altra, vediamo. Yes.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music with it. They made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only...
Yes, at least when I first discovered it. But when Hyogo's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the...
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's... In order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remainder. I see!
palese, quello che avevo detto prima.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces,
Ok,
destroying
è complicato sto caso, ma è intuibile, è lineare.
You wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the
Ok,
music
ok.
venue,
Non c'entra la malattia, immagino, allora. Oppure sì.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to...
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital...
Ma te lo devo dire io. È quello che volevo fare prima. Stavolta si poteva tranquillamente skippare e metterla prima. Non so assolutamente come si chiama quella stanza. Non so assolutamente come si chiama quella stanza. Dovete finire di darmi delle F. K. Ok, vabbè, si rifà. Ho capito qual è la stanza, che perché quella che volevo mettere prima è quella che si trova dentro l'ospedale. Ma non ho capito qual è. Tarara, taradaran. Tan 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 tan. Oh my god, ma perché è disturbantissima sta cosa? Mi fa male proprio. È semplicemente una persona che si arrampica. Non è nemmeno una persona che si sta suicidando. Però mi disturba. Perché è appunto, secondo me, Mikan, ma potrebbe anche essere l'altro. Quello dei criceti. Gundam. Non è c'è. Coe no. Coc. Con. Conce. Ok, conference zone. No, già l'ho messo. No, Gibus. No, ma perché dai, volevo mettere... R. Pensavo zone. Ron. Non so assolutamente che parola sia. Arum. Sono stupido. Madonna mia, se ci ho messo 3 ore. Agal, ci ho messo 3 ore.
That's exactly why the
Ok, era la conference room. Comunque sì, dove c'è la tenda nera? Scrap of fake paper. È questa.
There's no way the comp and the music venue look the same.
Which
Sei
place
tu,
resembled
sei.
the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
There's no way the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Nemmeno? Allora sarà la tenda perché...
There's no way
Sì.
the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Ecco.
That must be it.
Se soltanto avessi ascoltato. Vabbè.
What the killer did was make the music venue. They did that by using.
Fammi vedere il bel suicidio che c'era, vai, fammi vedere.
It somehow became a plain.
Cioè paradossalmente la scena del pre-suicidio, anche se era un suicidio inscenato perché non è vero, che là sotto ci sarà o Gundam o
That curtain was hung so the music
la
venue
dottoressa,
actuality.
l'infermiera anzi, Mikan.
It is a black
Quella
light
scena per me è
blocking
disturbante.
I see. The same color as the mute. So the killer.
Sì, bravo.
doors, but that's not all.
No, no, che perché? La tenda. No, aspetta. No, non è la scala. La candela, motherfucking candela.
I can prove it with this.
Sì, sto andando molto bene, nonostante la cagata di prima. Oh my god.
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming.
Fuck you!
Which means
Ah, non me la dovete far vedere apposta, bastardi. Ok.
Are you saying that candle was likely placed there just in.
No, io vi odio a morte.
That cheap ass camera, it won't capture.
As long as this all matches up, it should be. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue.
If I'd found proof, but it appears the killer already covered that up.
But there's no
Oh
mistake.
no, ci sarà dopo
That's
il
the only
climax.
place within the connection
Oh,
range
ci
of
sarà
the
di nuovo questa
surveillance
immagine. Oh no.
The motel would have been too far.
Magari sarà ancora
interior
peggio.
design of the movie
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room?
No. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That fake.
I see.
Ok.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Oh,
Was-
Gesù.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witness.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill...
Se sei Gundam ti perdono. Se sei Mikan assolutamente non va bene. Ti odio ancora di più.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of...
The reason the killer made there's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal its...
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer?
Ok. Non ci sono abbastanza prove che sia Gundam, quindi... Yo!
You're the only one!
Haha. Motherfucking Mikan. Impazzisci, vai.
Like I said, aren't you the...
I'm the killer.
Hey, don't you think that's kind of... A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killed...
But we're the only... Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of
an alibi.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Sgamato.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance. But by doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video.
No, non lo fanno vedere. Ok, no, fortunatamente.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the
Voglio vedere il
hospital.
breakdown.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside...
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went...
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both...
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you get...
This shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick...
Wrong. It's totally wrong.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted...
That slow-witted remark is not
It's fine. I've been like this for a long... In a tournament for social punching bags, I easily win first place. Even I can't... How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone.
What? Do you still believe this?
Do you?
Hey, Hajime!
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh my god, è impazzito.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything...
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the kill of it. I thought it was suspicious all along. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you...
Well, thanks to that, I was able... I've been so focused on everybody else this trial.
Eri tu la terza vittima programmata.
Better not have kept quiet on purpose.
Actually, this is...
Please don't say such Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive...
Dang! That's a huge deal!
Infatti, non è così piccolo.
Decisive clip.
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dead, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the...
Again with the supermarket?
That place.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And near the middle of the rope, it's frayed. But why
Hai
is it
ragione,
like
però.
this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long.
It means, well, from what I can infer, the killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Oh God, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
È vero che sono stronzo.
Not
Sono
everyone
scroto.
cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope?
And then... Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive...
Strano.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
È quello che dicevo anch'io.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hang. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die from hang. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene, obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file, it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Il Monokuma file non specifica, dice.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it was from a... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hang...
The Monokuma file it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Non lo so, devo andare a casa perché non ho capito.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was from... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene, obviously, we'd assume...
The Monokuma file it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
The body at the crime scene was obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the...
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean...
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No, non sto capendo.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was from a hand. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No, non ho sbagliato. Ok, sono morto. Ok, fermiamo qua. Non si può. Sono obbligato.
We'll never give up.
Ok, sono obbligato, va bene. È che sono stanco, vorrei continuare la prossima volta.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
No, che vabbè, contraddice tecnicamente la descrizione della prova, però in sé.
That's basically the same. Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing. Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different. Scars?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
He was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very... The scars they leave would look different too.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hang...
The Monokuma file it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki didn't die from... She was strangled to death.
Oppure... No, ho sbagliato. Si rifà? Beh, meglio così che abbia missato così.
Ibuki didn't die from
Dove sta?
hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very... The scars they leave would look different too.
Ok, l'ho fatto apposta. Torniamo indietro.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Nemmeno? Magari era morta per la temperatura.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same. Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to...
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave... Scars?
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Ok.
That must be it.
Ho realizzato adesso la bugia che ha detto Mikan.
So that's what happened. You said Ibuki hanged herself. You told us the wrong cause of... You should have been able to tell the difference.
Ok, vabbè, breakdown abbastanza scontato.
Please wait! First of all,
Per
I'm
ora.
not a foreigner, so I don't... That's why... It's not my fault.
You were right. And You have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a...
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
Mikon nursed me till I got better.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw you?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
È quello che ho detto io.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being...
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can
There's no way.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have
Ho
not
attaccato
decided
coltello.
I see. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying!
I really... There's no...
Is that really true?
Stop it already!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. But I need you. That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that...
I don't think belief and doubt are
Huh?
I do doubt her. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe.
Don't say deep stuff. Like,
if you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome belief
È
without
vero.
doubt is simply a lie.
Sei tu il mastermind? No, sto scherzando. Oddio, se fosse lei.
do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Oh my god, sta impazzendo.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
Ma urla.
Everyone... It's all her fault. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikon!
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Not
Stupid,
fair.
stupid, stupid,
not
stupid,
fair,
stupid,
not fair,
stupid,
not fair,
stupid.
Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair! Why won't you forgive me? What did I do? What?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get...
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends, but still, the truth is one of us murdered two. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end. Hey, Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who? Like, can you prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof? Because you're treating me like a... That's totally crazy! Why does everybody always hate me?
Is this broad really okay? She's
I'm not the killer! It's... But the only one who can find the hole in her argument. So, I'm going to leave... Why do you get to choose?
Ho capito che sono io che devo finirla. La temperatura, è per forza la temperatura. Oh, Mikan's account. Mikan's account.
I can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body type.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
Oh my god, i capelli.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Ah! Oh my god! Sì, 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 sì.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing, or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Come?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Deep, is the handbag on her head is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No, no, non so come tradurre. Cioè, non so cosa significano alcune cose. Perché sto andando di fretta, quindi alcune cose vanno un po' a puttane.
Is the handbag on her is the hospital gown, or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different...
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type.
I capelli allora.
So please forgive me already.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Deep, is the handbag on her head is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious, or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that.
Chiaki,
There's no way
chiaki,
you'd be able
chiaki.
to make. So please forgive.
Hajime, pay close. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh my god.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Deep, is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the
Sì, è
hospital
questo
gown, or could it be the
l'errore.
hospital-
Ibuki
O
and Mikan...
questo o
You could
il
tell her
sangue
body
sulle
just from
ciabatte.
that. There's no way you'd be able. So please forgive.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Le ciabatte.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Deep, is the handbag on her is the hospital gown she was wearing, or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Adesso ti
You could tell her
distruggo.
body just from that. There's no way you'd be able to make it. So please forgive.
Hajime, you're the
Hai
only
perso.
one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Non so.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Deep, is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be able to. So please forgive.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Perché non ce la sto facendo a fregarla?
We
Cos'è
can't
che
think of anybody
manca?
else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that video, just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be able to make out her body. So please forgive me, or
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that.
Huh? Deep, is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slipper?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera and just from that dim candlelight.
La candela perché
There's no way you'd be so
lì la luce non era dalla candela ma era
You're
da...
the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
No? Non sto capendo. Ho perso per la seconda volta. Sono un fallito. Sono ufficialmente un fallito. Ok dai, avevo fatto tutto il processo bene, mancava sta parte. Ma non ho capito il punto. C'entra o con i capelli o con le scarpe.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Deep, is the handbag on her head the proof?
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Deep, is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the... Just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her... So please...
L'angolazione della telecamera.
One who can point out the killer's mistake.
L'angolazione della camera.
Who could have filmed that?
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had? I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Do you have Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so please for...
Hajime, hey, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle.
L'angolazione della telecamera forse.
Who could have filmed that?
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Non capisco
You
perché.
could tell her body just from that camera angle. Just from that There's no way you'd be so please.
Forse...
Hajime, hey,
noi non
you're the only one
sappiamo.
who can point out the killer's mistake.
No, infatti non sappiamo l'angolazione della telecamera originale. Perché quella è stata staccata.
We can't think of anybody else other than who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No, ok.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Nemmeno.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the... Just from that camera angle, just from that dim candlelight? I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under... Just from that camera, just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be so please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Ma non capisco.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really you? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that
Non è questo, non è questo all'inizio.
Hajime, hey, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
È all'inizio allora, è all'inizio. È all'inizio.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof?
No, non la bag, il resto.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Nemmeno?
We will never give up!
Minchia, è tosto però. Finita questa cosa metto in pausa, cioè nel senso, cioè, finisco la live, perché sta andando oltre, ha superato da mezz'ora quello che avevo detto. Account di Mika.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Do you have any? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Ok, rieccomi.
We can't think of
Mi
anybody who
sentite?
could have filmed that.
Ok, penso che mi si senta. Dicevo, l'ultima cosa che c'è rimasta da fare è selezionare Killer's Mistake e provarlo con le varie cose.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Forse già l'ho fatto con le ciabatte, con gli indumenti.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
Non ricordo, nel caso vado sul sicuro e provo
Ibuki and Mikan.
camera angle. Perché?
Just from that camera angle?
Oh minchia! Oddio, sì. Non ho capito per quale oscuro motivo, però sì, va bene.
Mikan.
Salviamo. Ok. Il progresso è andato a puttane tutto quanto alla fine. Ragazzi, ci vediamo la prossima volta e sgammiamo Mikan una volta per tutte. Ciao ciao.